also joined by Yogendra Yadav, sir, following the sort of protest and the opposition to the farmers that's being put up, the kind of resistance and very, very dramatic scenes on this bridge we just saw with, first we were shocked to see how the tear gas was being fired at the farmers, water cannons were being used, farmers pushing back and have now almost crossed the bridge into Haryana. The Haryana government determined not to let the farmers pass through to Delhi.
Yes, Gargi, it's with dismay that I watch these visuals. We are ourselves in Haryana trying to march towards Delhi from the Jaipur-Delhi highway. The point, Gargi, is that the government has known for quite some time. This is not a sudden development. We gave an alert on the 5th of November by organizing a 4-hour blockade of roads, only for 4 hours, a token blockade. We said we will come back on 26, and the number of people is astonishingly high. Your viewers should know that the numbers that our friends from Punjab, they reported to me last night, they said they expect something like 3 lakh farmers to march towards Delhi. Now, that gives you an idea of the extent of anger, the desire to come to Delhi, the desire to get the government to listen to their voices. And I really don't know why the Haryana government is coming in the way. Farmers of Punjab want to come to Delhi. Haryana is a transit state. They have nothing against Haryana government. They just want to be heard. Why is the Haryana government coming in the way? Why is the Haryana government using this brutality? They used it yesterday. They are on to doing this. All the farmers want to do is to march towards Delhi. What's wrong with that?
Right, and so it's not just farmers in Punjab. We believe farmers from Rajasthan, from Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand are all moving towards Delhi, in fact being stopped in UP as well.
Exactly. So the information that we have, this is a Sanyukt Kisan Morcha. About 500 farmers organizations have come together and given a call. As I speak, I'm waiting at the Haryana border from this Rajasthan-Haryana road, Jaipur-Delhi highway, as I said. We are about to start our march. So I know from Uttarakhand they started marching. They were stopped at the border of Uttarakhand. I know Medha Patkar, Pratibha Shinde and many of my colleagues who were coming from Maharashtra, they have been stopped last night at Agra border. Police is stopping the farmers in Uttar Pradesh itself. So it is just a crackdown on the farmers. And all the farmers are saying is we want to come to Delhi, participate in a peaceful democratic protest against the 3 laws which threaten our livelihood, which threaten our future. Why shouldn't they be able to say this?
And Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal just tweeted about how the farmers should be allowed to protest, and he too is shocked at the use of force against farmers, the fact that water cannons are being used in this manner against farmers.
I'm glad he has said that because increasingly state governments are coming round to accepting the views of the farmers. Please remember, this movement is not being led by any political party, notwithstanding whatever the BJP might say. The fact is that the movement is being led by farmers organizations, and the opposition-led state governments have really had very little option except to come to the support of the farmers.
And if you could tell us about, the demands of the farmers, they are demanding that the farm laws be taken back.
Look, the only single demand is this, that in the midst of a pandemic, instead of fulfilling the requirements and demands of the farmers, the government comes out with this onslaught, 3 laws which the farmers had never demanded, on which the farmers were not consulted, which a single farmer organization is not in support of. Not even the RSS's farmer organization called Bharatiya Kisan Sangh, even they are opposed to it. Farmers are saying, please take these laws back. They were brought in from a back door through an ordinance in the midst of a pandemic. They were pushed through parliament in ways which were completely undemocratic, including not even doing the proper count of votes in Rajya Sabha. Farmers are saying just one thing: take back these laws, repeal these laws. That's our demand. And if the government is so keen to make laws for the farmers, we are saying, why don't you have a simple law which says MSP, the minimum support price, will be guaranteed? Why don't you just write it into the law?
Right, and Yogendra Yadav, we're also hearing that more farmer groups and more farmers are getting agitated, hearing or perhaps seeing these visuals of the way force is being used against them. And our reporters have information that more and more farmers are going to be, taking part in this protest.
I'm not surprised. The only response that the government has shown is repression. As you would know, since day before yesterday, all my colleagues in Haryana are being arrested. They began by arresting about 4 dozen colleagues day before yesterday. The crackdown continued yesterday. Government says it's only a Punjab agitation. But then why are you arresting so many leaders in Haryana? There is a crackdown. As I speak, I know there are barricades all over the villages in a place where I'm sitting right now, because the police does not want us to even reach the highway to begin our march. We have clearly said we will be peaceful. We will take the route you give us. We do not want to cause any trouble to the commuters. That's not what the police wants. It's just a plain and simple crackdown. That's the language. And history shows that when such crackdown takes place on the farmers, then farmers forget their party affiliations, they forget their religion, they forget their caste, they become farmers. And they rebel, they come out. And I expect that to be the case now, that the government is resorting to this kind of repression.
Right, and absolutely shocking to see the kind of, force being used against them again. Just a short while earlier, we saw the tear gas being fired on them and the water cannons being used against them. And this is in Haryana. It's a state of farmers. What would you like to say to the Haryana government and to the Deputy Chief Minister, Dushyant Chautala?
Exactly. Mr. Dushyant Chautala, who's originally from Mr. Devilal's family and who claims to be farmers' representative, who has said such lovely things in the parliament about, when farmers protest, they break the back of the government, they don't break a law and things of that kind. I'm sure Mr. Dushyant Chautala would need to remember all that. And whatever he used to say about repression of the government against farmers, now his own government is doing that. Will he resign? If he has any conscience, and if this happens in a government of which he is the deputy CM, the least he should do is to step down and apologize to the farmers.
Right. And finally, Yogendra Yadav, before we let you go again, if you could tell our viewers, what is the situation right now? Farmers from several states are coming to Delhi. It's a call of Chalo Delhi to protest against the farm laws at the Haryana-Punjab border. We're seeing these scenes in which force is being used to stop the farmers. But there are other farmers who've been stopped in Uttarakhand and UP as well.
Yes, Gargi. So today is 26th of November, the Constitution Day, and farmers of this country had decided that they would walk to the national capital, march to the national capital to demand their constitutional rights. They are coming from Punjab, they are coming from Rajasthan, they are coming from Uttarakhand, they are coming from Uttar Pradesh, and of course Haryana, which is where I am, and I'm also part of one of the teams which is trying to march to Delhi. In other 15 states, which are very far away, they have sent small representatives who are gathering at Jantar Mantar. As I speak, they are all gathering at Jantar Mantar. They have come all the way from Karnataka, from Maharashtra, from different parts of the country. Small representative groups have come. And those who cannot come from far-flung areas, they are marking this day by protesting in their Tehsil headquarter, in their block headquarter, in the district headquarter. So today is Farmers' Protest Day all over the country. I would really want to apologize to any of your viewers, any commuter who has had to face some problems of traffic. But please remember, farmers are fighting for their life, for their future, for their children, for their livelihood. If it causes inconvenience, please put up with it. Please forgive us.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Yogendra Yadav, President of the Swaraj India Party, for speaking to us.